for esports has gone up like a rocket. Boom, straight. And the money that's coming in now is insane.
Six-figure salary in the spotlight, on stage, and some of them are just wholly unfair.
I was born and raised in Fort Wayne, Indiana, alongside my two brothers and my mom and dad. I remember getting N64 for Christmas. I played like Sega and stuff before that, but N64 is where it like really got real for me. Our babysitter was this girl down the street, and she was actually like the best Mario 64 player, so she would always come over and watch us play, and then when we couldn't figure it out, we would beg her to help us, and she would show us how it's done. My brother and I were like ultra competitive. I remember busting my cheek open, showing my grandma how fast I could run. I got 9 stitches for that.
Might have just had the magic with extra damage.
YYF, Blink Dagger, Fade Body, Nightmares one, Brain Zaps the other. A lot of life points being brought back in for that one, but still, it's not enough to survive. But then again, Nightmares over on John, PPD. Sunstrike's coming in, off target. He evades Arrow and Sunstrike. PPD through the trees. Unbelievable. He's on the way out. YYF, Nightmares himself. He denies himself on the bottom lane.
You know, he comes off maybe a little salty, but he's, I don't know, like you go out and have a drink with him, he's very relaxed, it's very cool.
He actually got like a portrait that's made out of salt. Someone was like, why do you have a portrait of yourself on your wall?
And it's EG's turn to smoke. Two smokes crossing in the night. Who's going to get the jump here? The Dragon Knight starts it off. They get off the Ice Blast. It's on Universe. But in return, Arteezy will quickly get the dunk, bringing down the Separation after he's unloaded. And then PPD gets a beautiful ultimate. And Universe with the punish coming in. Massive AoE damage. Cheeky and Aggressive trying to turn this fight, but they've lost 4. It might well be 5. Aggressive, no more remnants. No way out. No surrender. EG, clean up.
And he's like, oh dude, it's made out of salt, that's why I have it.
I was a part of like a bunch of cliques in high school because I was like this closet nerd who like played, you know, varsity football and varsity soccer. And then I had like my video game friends. Those guys I played like online games with all the time. And if I didn't have practice, we're going over to somebody's house and playing Super Smash for 3 hours right after school.
Rocket coming in. EG are going to look to contest this. They don't have a gem available. MMY can just sit back and wait for the right opening to go, and the Roche is going to fall. They've already got it, and they engage on the high ground. They do find Chowie off the back here as the fight breaks up and lose the Earthshaker. Call down comes through. Sumail with the Yules, the Winter's Curse. Pretty good, but not enough to bring down Sylar. They turn, look for the Spirit Bomb, and they finished off the last track. They punch Fear. He's doing good physical damage here, but not enough to finish off the cores. They buy back on the Rubik. They chase on AUI. He's got the evasion that he needs to keep himself alive, but the Familiars will be finished off as PPD, the next man to be caught out by the buying back of MMY. The race will miss. He glimmers. This is going to wear off momentarily, but he's juked them. He blinks away. PPD, a bit of a ninja. MMY does not want to let him escape for free. Even throwing out the Urn Charge, he just bought back. This could be a dieback for MMY, and he commits. He really commits for this cold embrace. He's being baited again and again. The Ghost Scepter about to wear off. Cores are coming in from behind. Maybe he's in deep, perhaps too deep. Has he been brought to his own demise? No, he'll make it out. Sylar also retreating. They're hunting. If Sylar sticks around, he could be trapped, and in fact, it's maybe who is. He's got the Satanic now. He can pop it, fighting his way through, but the Blade Mail is going to prevent this, and now the TPs start coming in. EG might get him twice. This Shadow Fiend's in a lot of danger. Call down's there. Maybe. Doesn't have it. He can't survive. He doesn't have buyback either. Universe now also on the back foot as Sylar walks away. They chase forward with Sumail. They look for more. EG finding the rhythm at the crucial hour. Xiaowei almost dead. There's the enchant totem of the snowball. Not enough. Sumail gets the kill, and now he looks to get out. BKB against Force, the old man, punishing Sylar, blinking in. Sumail going hard in the paint. He wants Sylar. He gets him again. This hunt just never ends. LGD.
My parents like hated it. They tried to, put like time limits on, like, oh, you can play an hour a day or 2 hours a day. that wasn't enough for me. Like, you can't put a limit on how much I wanted to play. And I would go over to my friend's house and I would say like, oh, we're not playing video games, we're playing outside. And they knew I was lying, for sure.
Troll slow down the Quap. They're the top 2 net worths right now because your Fada, your mid player, is on an island up top.
Oh, PPD, he moved over. He can deny himself to Roshan. He's already aggroing the big man. Gonna cold embrace. As, well, Roshan, what are you gonna do? You're gonna slam all 3 down. A quick stun as PPD flies himself out of the pit. He's actually gonna get away to safety and then flies back in again. He can still deny himself to Roshan, so we have to waste TP scroll on 40 yard. He blinked up looking for the kill, and Fada is able to get the revenge. PPD gets tipped up by his core, and very much.
Video games were great for me in terms of like fueling my competitive spirit. I was used to playing against just my friends, and I was like, yeah, I'm pretty good. But when you play online, you realize how much better other people are out there. I started to play like on my own, like in-house leagues with like people who took the game a lot more seriously, and eventually somebody asked me to join a team.
Catching out the 2. Illumina spam. No, the roll, the shallow grave. PPD got it off in time. Now they can go for that Thunder, but the Bashes, there's your swap out. He takes off the life, and then Faceless Boy will drop. Pycat is such a beast. The stun creation, the backlines from 33 made all of this possible.
Moving in there now. I don't think EG are interested in contesting this 4-on-5, but maybe they can delay it long enough for it to be a 5-on-5 if they Ice Blast and Fissure properly. There is no hook shot.
They're all together. PPD, here comes the Ice Blast, ready for the dog! In from Universe! It's a disaster! CDEC! They're gonna get wiped from the face of the earth, apart from aggressive. He'll jump out, but the wombo combo perfectly hits from Evil Geniuses, and now they will take Roshan.
Our first big win for Dota was when we were still not officially EG. We were playing under the team tag of Sad Boys. And we went into this tournament and I don't think we dropped a single map. And at that point I knew that our team was good. And it was $8,000, $9,000 a player. So it was very cool to take that back to my parents and be like, this is what I'm doing.
They're so important.
I mean, these racks literally mean nothing at this point. Whoa, the spit! They throw in the Mars, but he instantly gets Blink Melt fast, and they're gonna lose
Mom!
Mom, I didn't want to fight! What's going on? Medusa's gonna man out of this one, being disarmed. Crystallize just can't right-click here. Another Will-O-Wisp coming in. PPD with the refreshes. Locking him right in place. Crystallize is going down.
Rapier down.
Rapier, the fallen sky! Catches up 3! The airstrike followed up with the turn. Medusa bites back, has a backup Rapier. The player on the Underlord steals a Rapier. Medusa, there we go, still right-clicking. Busy. Blizzy just looking to get the hell out. Take the racks. And, oh no, he canceled! Oh, they still want to fight. Dahak on the front lines, on the Bristleback, doing some good damage here. Blizzy, though, melting to the Medusa Rapier, needs to find a way out of this one. Magic on the front lines with a Rapier of his own.
Oh my God,
he's life-stealing as well. The TA loses the Aegis here, and oh no, they've lost Bristle. Is it a throw? They blink out. Tanner gets the hell out of there. Milan gets the hell out of there. PPD
Ogre down,
back.
carry down.
Okay, no Ogre.
They just couldn't believe that I would get paid that much to play video games.
He's had to learn some, hard lessons in the last couple of years. And I think he's also changed as a person and as a captain.
I would say the lowest point was like right when Arteezy and Zai left. Especially Zai, like that was someone I'd been playing with for a significant amount of time that I thought like really like believed in me and trusted me. I had like feelings of being betrayed, and that sucks.
Strewn up top, but NIP really are all converging onto that bottom lane. Man, that Impale and Illuminate just doesn't bloody do anything. Tanner, he just walks straight back up. Repair kit, sure enough, will buy a little bit of time here for Chicken Fighters. But once again, we see the mini-map, and Terrorblade is nowhere to be seen. The jump in onto the Storm Spirit. Where's the chain stun? It's Milan again with a Rolling Thunder, and there's no buyback on Storm. Dead for 90 seconds, while Saberlight, he's jumped onto PPD, but the Grandma is bouncing around, full of life. Nothing really Chicken Fighters can even do to get a single kill. They're getting picked off one by one by the beautiful execution from NIP.
In life, there's always things that kind of come up that you just have to deal with. He was pretty good about how he dealt with it. He just kind of took the blow and just moved on with it.
By like them leaving and showing how much that I was like making mistakes or how they felt I was treating them, I think that kind of made me mature as a person and be like more open to criticism, open to somebody else's point of view or their ideas.
A lot. Here's Void Spirit back, so they didn't take 2 racks in that time. But Excalibur might just die right again. Excalibur, where are you going, Excalibur? He's going in, yes, but he's been stunned by the Vasher. And Excalibur is out of Astral Steps. They go with the duel, and they should be able to finish him off here. Terrorize comes a bit too late. The duel should be able to finish him off just barely. Yes, let's get the kill on Excalibur. Now there's the buyback. So he was saving it for this moment. Tanner has an RP, doesn't use it, doubts about it. Thinking about Zitrex, use the big KB instead. They have the RP, at least for Zitrex. But they do manage to kill the Lelis, at least. Here's Zitrex against the world, and Zitrex is lasting a fair amount of time. He might get the kill on the Hawk, but no! The Crystal Nova cancels him! PPD with the kill secured. Ensuring that Sven cannot get the kill into his own carry. They do lose the Nyx in the process, but a nice skewer to save him. Yeah, Astral Step does finish off Universe regardless. The Hawk fighting against Zitrex. Trying to the end. Excalibur's out of mana, so they're going to chase after him and get the kill. That's really important. That's a dieback from Excalibur. And SNG, what do you have left to fight?
It's hard to get people to commit to things, to commit to ideas. He's somebody that forced people to commit to doing things. He would commit himself by putting himself out there first. And that was something that the scene had lacked for a very long time. He drove people towards a goal.
If you're up against them. Ifrit's thinking of going right into an Abyssal. He gets slept up, Bane. I hear Relocate coming in as well, but Clockwork, he got stunned though. He ran into the bad spot, the Fiend's Grip hits, and Ursa's dead. And Clockwork, he too is gonna fall. That's how a farm TA on one side and Ursa on the other side, and Roshan's still up at 24 minutes into the game almost. Clockwork, gonna be jumped. See that initial hit from Gunnar. Gyrocopter flies in, the call down, nice damage. They run out of it though. Ifrit with the Abaddon Shield again. He's still trying to run, pops in rage. Universe though lines up a Burrow Strike. A net comes out though, and they are gonna chase him down. Maybe not. Astral Imprisonment from OD. Now trying to defend. Can they save the day? Ifrit, he bashes in. He gets away. The Abaddon Shield as well, once again helping. Meanwhile, the backlands Crystal Maiden with the distraction. She goes down. Abaddon eventually run down as well. Clockwork. He too is going to be found. The heel's on up, but Skinner will cut him right off. And another double kill for this Jericho.
Winning TI5 was pretty surreal. Just felt this like overwhelming feeling of pride. The VIP fans are up there with us, and like my parents and cameras, and we're like exhausted and super tired, but we're like, we did it, we accomplished our goal, we won TI.
I was gonna say like, oh hey, he got a Burrow Strike, but he had a haste rune. Of course he was able to get level 1 Burrow Strike off. Skeeter? Hello. Oh, pushed into the tower with the RP after being skewered out there. Gonna try to keep him alive with the disruption, but Skeeter is surrounded. He does do some heavy damage here. He's taking them all down. Oh, he ends up falling just barely though. This Razor is a fearsome beast.
Evil Geniuses has been the most consistent placing team in Dota 2 the past 2 years. And I think a lot of that can be attributed to Peter's leadership ability. The ability to like rally people behind you and get results out of it.
I just want to win, and so I'm going to push myself and my teammates as far as I can to get there.
But EG are turning tail and running for now. Universe is ready to turn. He's got Echo Slam up. He just sees his blink. They're going to come back up. Call down aggressive. The call down. The perfect position. There's your Echo Slam. Aggressive. Locked in position right now. He got embraced up by the Winter Wyvern, but Fear moving forward as well. The DK about to drop. Aggressive on Soul Survivor. CDEC. It looks troublesome. It looks really, really bad for them. Aggressive on the run. Universe right behind him. They keep running out for GG. Well played. EG are your TI5.
I'm incredibly grateful for esports in general because it's given me an opportunity to do something with my life that I may not have been able to do otherwise. I've been able to travel the world, playing video games, meeting new people, and it's hard to say that I could have done that doing something else. We won TI last year. Hopefully we can bring it back home again this year.